Picture this, you're fine, you're smiling, you're sending emails, you even made a salad instead of crying into a burrito, and yet your body is secretly throwing a full-blown tantrum under your skin. Because here's the kicker, your mind doesn't have to scream to be suffering. Sometimes it just whispers, stalls, misfires, and short circuits behind the scenes. Welcome to the world of silent breakdowns, where everything seems okay, until your brain casually forgets how to function. Let's explore the subtle, sneaky ways your body waves a white flag while you're busy pretending everything's chill. Let's get right into it. Number 10. You can't focus on anything you open your laptop. You're ready to conquer the world. 5 minutes later, you're deep into an article about the mating rituals of ghost shrimp, and your to-do list is just sitting there like, cool, I guess I'll rot. Welcome to cognitive fatigue, where your brain turns into a distracted toddler and refuses to cooperate. You can technically start tasks, but finishing them? Forget it. It's like your attention span installed a trapdoor and fell straight through. This isn't just being lazy. It's your nervous system saying, hey, we've been operating at anxiety level DEFCON 2 for weeks, and now your executive function is on strike. Cognitive fatigue often shows up when you're juggling too much stress, too little sleep, and one existential crisis too many. Your brain's like an old laptop overheating from too many tabs, except the tabs are worry about everything, don't cry, and remember how to human. So, yeah. If you can't read more than 3 sentences without getting bored, congrats, your brain might be quietly melting. Number 9. You feel tired, but wired. It's bedtime, your body is exhausted, your soul is a crumpled napkin, but your brain just started a rave. It's playing the greatest hits, regrets from 2009, imaginary arguments, and whether your cough is a sign of impending doom. This delightful state is known as hyperarousal, and it's a signature feature of silent burnout. Your nervous system is stuck in high alert mode even when there's nothing left to fight. So while your limbs are begging for rest, your cortisol is throwing confetti and yelling, "Stay vigilant." Sleep doesn't help because you can't sleep. Resting feels like trying to reboot a computer while someone's still typing on it. And if you do sleep, you wake up feeling like you got hit by a dream tornado. The worst part? People assume you're fine because you're still functioning. But inside, you're running on fumes, caffeine, and passive-aggressive resentment. Basically, your body is tired, your brain is twitching, and everything feels like an unsolvable math equation. Number 8. Your memory is, what was I saying? So you're in the middle of telling a story, and then, poof, gone. The plot has left the building. Everyone's looking at you like you just forgot how nouns work. And honestly, you kind of did. This is stress-induced memory fog, and it's not just embarrassing, it's a neon sign from your nervous system that something's off. When your brain is constantly dealing with micro-emergencies, deadlines, doom scrolling, and why your phone charger isn't where you left it, it deprioritizes long-term memory like it's yesterday's leftovers. Your hippocampus is like, look, I'd love to help, but we're busy keeping you from having a full-blown meltdown in Target. This memory lapse isn't early onset anything, it's your brain saying, I'm overwhelmed and you keep making me memorize passwords and pretend everything's fine. So if you're forgetting names, appointments, or what day it is, you're not losing it, you're just mentally buffering. Number 7. You get random aches and pains. Suddenly your neck hurts, then your back, then your jaw. Weird, since all you did today was sit in a chair and overthink. Welcome to the somatic chaos of stress-related pain, your body's favorite way to scream silently. When your brain is panicking in stealth mode, your muscles become emotionally tense spaghetti. Your shoulders inch toward your ears, your jaw turns into a steel trap, your lower back starts a protest movement. And here's the creepy part. These pains don't show up in scans. Doctors are like, you're fine, while your body feels like it's aging in dog years. Stress lives in your muscles, anxiety lives in your gut, and repressed emotions, they've taken up long-term residence in your spine. So yeah, that mystery headache isn't just from screen time, it's from pretending you're okay while your body files an internal lawsuit. Number 6, you stop caring about things you love one day. You're blasting your favorite playlist and dancing in the kitchen like a caffeinated raccoon. The next, you can't even be bothered to click play. The joy's just gone. The spark, dead. The vibes, office. This is anhedonia, one of your brain's more depressing magic tricks. It means your reward system is taking a long nap while pretending everything's cool. You want to want things. You just don't. And it's sneaky. You'll convince yourself you're just tired or in a rut. But really, your emotional gas tank is running on existential fumes. Anhedonia isn't full-on depression's loud cousin. It's the quiet roommate who slowly moves out of your hobbies, one interest at a time. Suddenly, food is just texture, music is just background noise, and your favorite show is too much effort. And you're still functioning, still working, still smiling politely, which makes it extra creepy, because from the outside, you're fine. Inside, your emotional Wi-Fi is completely offline. Number 5, your appetite goes full chaos mode. Your body, we are very stressed. Your brain, okay, should I stop eating or eat everything in the fridge? Your body, yes. Stress doesn't just mess with your appetite, it turns it into a roulette wheel. Some days you're a snack hunting gremlin with the appetite of a void. Other days, even the idea of food makes you want to dissolve into mist. This is because stress hijacks your hypothalamus, the part of your brain responsible for regulating hunger. Add a dash of cortisol and your stomach either slams shut or opens like a black hole. And it's not random. Emotional eating or emotional not eating is your body's confused attempt to stabilize itself. It's trying to regulate pain, anxiety, or exhaustion by playing food Jenga. So if you're suddenly craving nothing but bread and cheese like a sad Parisian ghost, it might not be a diet issue. It might be a silent scream in carbohydrate form. Number 4, you feel numb for no reason. Imagine walking through your day like a robot who downloaded the Smile and Nod software patch but forgot how to feel anything. Not sadness, not happiness, just neutral static. Welcome to emotional numbing, where your body goes, hey, if we can't solve the stress, let's just turn down the volume on everything. This isn't about being calm or chill. It's about flatlining emotionally. You don't get excited, you don't get angry, you don't even feel bored. You just exist, like a houseplant that occasionally answers emails. It's a common response to prolonged, low-level distress. Your brain's attempt to conserve energy by hitting the emergency dimmer switch on life. Unfortunately, it also shuts down joy, curiosity, and connection. You're basically running on autopilot with all the passion of a DMV brochure. People say, feel your feelings, but what if you can't find them? Congratulations, you may be emotionally ghosting yourself. Number 3, you snap at literally nothing. Someone breathes too loudly, someone asks you how your day is going. Suddenly, your brain lights up like it's auditioning for a rage-themed reality show. You're irritated, you're irrational. And the worst part? You know it, but you can't stop. Say hello to emotional dysregulation, where your internal filter system is broken and every annoyance feels like an act of war. When you're silently burning out, your stress response becomes hair trigger sensitive. Your brain is so overwhelmed, it interprets mild inconveniences as personal attacks. Someone leaves a dish in the sink? Betrayal. Someone texts K. Abandonment. It's like your inner thermostat is broken. Everything's either numb or way too much. You don't want to yell at the barista for putting in oat milk instead of almond, but your body has declared DEFCON 1 over minor dairy crimes. And afterward, you feel guilty, confused, embarrassed, which feeds more stress, which causes more snapping. It's not just a bad mood, it's your nervous system waving a tiny, fiery red flag. Number 2, you fantasize about disappearing. Not dying, not running away, just disappearing. Poof. No responsibilities, no texts, no, can you hop on a quick call? Just silence. And maybe a cabin in the woods where you can stare at trees and not feel like a burden. This isn't escapism, it's dissociation light. When you start imagining how peaceful it would be to not exist for a bit, that's your psyche filing a formal complaint against your current reality. You're not trying to end anything, you're trying to pause everything because it all feels like too much all the time. And these thoughts can seem harmless, like daydreaming in self-defense. But they're actually neon warning signs that your body is past burnout and entering, please unplug me from the matrix territory. It's your nervous system fantasizing about non-existence because basic rest hasn't worked, because emotional support hasn't arrived, because your brain has been waving the distress flag so long it's now just a towel. So if you catch yourself Googling how to vanish without faking your own death, yeah, it's time to check in. You're not dramatic, you're overwhelmed. Number 1, you convince yourself you're fine. The most dangerous sign of all, you've decided that none of this matters, that being constantly tired, forgetful, numb, sore, irritable, detached, and overrun by imaginary conversations is just normal, that this is adulthood, that this is you now, this is the final form of the silent breakdown, resignation. You stop trying to fix it, you stop noticing how bad it feels, You even make jokes about it because if you said the truth out loud, it might actually shatter something. And this is when things get quietly dangerous because your mind has adapted to a broken baseline. You're carrying mental bruises like their personality traits. You're surviving instead of living, all while telling yourself, at least I'm still functioning. But here's the thing, existing in slow motion misery isn't heroic, and it's definitely not sustainable. Your body will eventually make you stop, whether it's through illness, collapse, or a breakdown so loud it can't be ignored. So please, don't wait for the crash. You don't have to earn rest by burning out first. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.